Good morning, Gina. I almost didn't have any music for you today because the birds are so happy, but I've decided to throw some background yoga music on for you. When you're ready, let's meet cross-legged. If you'd like to sit on a block and elevate yourself, remember you can do that. Whichever dominant leg is there for you. And just draw your navel in, lengthen your back. Bring that beautiful crown chakra and stretch it back up to the sky or the ceiling. Sits bones are rooting down into the earth. Morning, Gina. And let's just do some nice half moon circles for the neck. Drop your ear to the right shoulder. And then chin to chest and rock over to the other side. And just go back and forth. Your own breath, your own time. Try to pull the opposite shoulder down a little bit as you go to one ear. This is always a lovely one if you sleep weirdly on your neck. Just use your breath, roll it around. And just give me 4 more times to the ears. Beautiful. And lift your head up. Do a little gentle look up to the ceiling, not too far back. And then back down to the chest. Back up to the ceiling. And down. 4 more times. And then right hand to left knee, gentle twist. And again, move your head around organically. Maybe it doesn't want to look over the shoulder. Maybe it wants to stay straight on that diagonal or over the other shoulder. Always be flexible and fluid wherever your body wants to go. And change sides. Beautiful. Come back to the center, change the leg direction, and we'll go for some side bends. Just change the legs, go over to the right side. See if you can push that knee down on the left side and keep your left sits bone grounded. And arm lifts you up and over. Four more on your own. Hands behind you, and just give me a nice open chest. Send some love out, send some of your heart to somebody else who needs a little bit extra love today, a little bit more healing, whatever. Think of somebody. I'm thinking of Ellen today. Ellen's having shoulder surgery. And then gently walk yourself back in. Hands onto those legs, and then draw your belly in for your cat. See how much you can round your back. Use your hands on your knees for anchors, and then draw your heart forward to cow. 4 more on your own. 3 more cycles. And come back to neutral. Beautiful. Let's meet on our knees. So just transfer yourself over. And we'll be in cat-cow. If you need to put your knees on something, remember. Draw your heart through. Send your seat to the sky. Spread your sits bones apart. And then maybe curl your toes under and then round. Really push the floor away. And again, 4 more times. In your own time, your own breath. 2 more. And on the last one, see if you can keep your toes curled under and then sit on your heels. A little quad stretch, a little toe stretch. Arms up to the sky. We're going to move our arms to distract us from the toe stretch. Right hand forward, left hand back. Turn to that left side. And back up to the center and other side. And 4 more on your own. Really stretch those fingers away from each other. And last rotation here. And bring those hands forward. Flatten your feet. Give them a little tap on the mat. Remember all those nerve endings in your feet, super important. Let's take the sits bones to the sky, reach forward into our puppy pose. So maybe forehead to the mat, maybe chin to the mat, and stretch into that upper back. If you can keep your arms straight and then walk your hands underneath your shoulders, walk your knees back, bend your elbows and come all the way down. And little mini cobra. Feet are down, pelvis is down, elbows are tucked in and you're lifting your chest. Just look straight forward, no need to look at the ceiling. And breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the floor away and let's go to our first down dog. Toes curled under and lift it up. Bend your knees deeply. Heels are off the floor and then slowly walk it. Oh, my calves are talking to me this morning. Let's go for that right leg lifting up, 3-legged dog, and draw it through between the hands. Low lunge to high lunge. So make sure your feet are hip width, nice and balanced, and come up to the thigh first, and then maybe rise. Beautiful. You're going to bring your left hand forward and your right arm back. And then come back up to the sky and straighten your front leg. 4 more times. Bend and rotate to the right. And rise. Two more times. And last one. Stretch, 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 bend, bend, bend. And frame your foot. And come back to your down dog. Few pedals. And we'll repeat that on the other side. Let's go into that three-legged on the left side now. Again, parallel leg, doesn't have to be too high. Navel draws your knee to your chest and put that foot down. Remember, if you ever need to grab your leg and move it into place, do that. Make sure the legs are hip width and come up to that left thigh. Back leg is straight. And rise. Beautiful. We're doing 4 of those rotations now to your bent leg. Right arm forward, left arm to your back foot. And back up again. Straighten the leg. And bend. Beautiful. Stretch those fingers. You have one more. And rise and bend. And come back to your low lunge. And come back to down dog. Walk it out. Okay, one more time. Right leg up. Draw it through to your lunge. Come up to the thigh. Come up to the sky. You're going to bring your right hand forward, and this time your left hand is left hand forward, your right hand is going to come to your thigh. A little back bend. And this thigh is trying to go back on that hamstring. And back down again. And bring those legs to plank. Knees to the floor. And down to the floor. And a little cobra. Curl your toes under, lift your knees. Let's go back to down dog. Left leg up. And through. And up to the thigh. Arms up to the sky. Right hand forward, left hand to the back of your hamstring. Little mini back bend. Try to push that hamstring back as much as you can, heel to the back. Beautiful. Hands on either side of that foot. Back to plank. Knees down. Down to Sphinx. Maybe up dog if you're up for it. Feet flat. And now rise. Straight arms. Back to down dog. Flip those toes under. Right leg up. Let's do an open hip this time. And bend your leg in half. See if you can look under your left armpit at your foot. And then bring the knees together and circle that leg out for 4. Knees together, circle out for 3. 2. And 1. And come on back. Knees down for a second. And just give me child's pose. And gently rise. Let's set up for the other side. Down dog to three-legged to those hip circles. Left leg. See if you can spin the hip open, maybe bend a leg, and maybe look under your body at your foot. And then bring the knees together and out and around for 4. One more big circle. And come on down. Come down to your knees. Child's pose. Rise up slowly to your knees. We're going to go into a 90-90 lunge. Right foot forward. Again, make sure your knee is comfortable, maybe there. Tuck your hips up. Draw your belly in and your tailbone goes to that back knee. And maybe take those arms up here. And let's go for those twists again. Left hand forward. Right arm back. And rise. 3 more times. Last one. Now bring the hands down, flex your front foot. We're in our little hamstring stretch here. Keep a little softness behind your front knee. And then let's come to lizard. Place your foot down. You can bring it to the outside right corner and then sink your left hip down. Maybe lift the right hand and give me a gentle twist there. And back to the center. Turn towards me and bring your foot behind you and meet me with your leg out to the side on the right. The shoulders, hips are square and your foot is facing forward. And just hinge and put your hands down right here. Nice. Option to come down to the elbows. And walk it up all the way to standing with your body, not your legs. Right arm down your leg and a side stretch. You can breathe into the spaces on those left lungs here. And rise. Beautiful. Bring your knees back in and let's go other side. Left leg forward, 90-90 stretch. Tuck your hips under, pull the lower belly in, and arms up. Right hand forward, left hand back. 4 more times. So you're moving opposite arm to the knee in front. Big stretch. And last one here. And bring those hands down and flex your front foot. Hamstring stretch. Keep thinking, nice hip hinge, seat towards your back leg. Nice little stretch here. Let's take it to our lizard pose. Bring the foot down to that left corner and hands in between. Right hip sinking organically to the floor. Maybe left arm up. And gently make your way back with your hands. Come onto that knee. I'm going to turn so I'm the other way. So you're on your knee and your leg comes out to the side. Hips go back. Hands come down. See if you can push that foot down as much as you can. And maybe down to elbows. And gently walk it all the way up, shoulders over hips, over that leg. Hand goes down your straight leg and we side bend. And when you're ready, rise. Beautiful. Let's do a little camel. Bring both your knees on your mat. Curl your toes under. Arms up. Right hand back and around, left arm forward. But this time you reach for the heel. Try to draw those hips forward. Pull your belly in. Squeeze your booty. And rise. And let's go other side. If your back bend here is feeling relatively easy, you can flatten your feet and we'll do that again. Last time. And rise. Beautiful. Let's just come back to child's pose. Knees out wide. Stretch forward, reach back. And just breathe here. 4 beautiful cycles of long breath. That's your last cycle of breath. Make your way onto side position for your upper quad stretch. So just lay on your side. And bring that heel to your seat. See if you can draw the hip forward, stretch the knee down and squeeze the glutes. One more round of breath in. Out. And gently release it. Let's go to the other side. Maybe a little closer with your heel to your seat. Keep your belly engaged to protect your back. Last breath in. Out. Gently release it. Beautiful. And just come up onto your seat. We're going upright, seated, figure four stretch. So just bend your legs generously and cross your right leg over your left one. Hands can go behind you, hands, fingers, wherever you'd like here. And just walk your right heel in until you feel a stretch. Make sure your foot is nice and flexed here. Flex that foot, Rosie, and bring your ankle just above your knee. So you're not cross-legged, you're figure four stretch. And you can lift your booty up and go closer to your heels and then walk your hands in until you feel that stretch. Just breathe. Nice proud chest, knee is pressing away from your body. Maybe close your eyes, breathe into the sensation that you're hopefully feeling in that right seat, right hip. Last round of breath in. Out. And maybe lift your seat, come away from your heel to unwind. Shake it out. Let's bring those legs out and just windshield wiper them right and left. For 4, 3, and then make your way back up again. Let's go other side. Cross it over. Hands are behind you. Maybe butt up and closer to the heel. Land it. And let's breathe. Got to open the chest, knee away from your chest, and breathe. Last round of breath in. Out. And gently move away from your foot, your heel with your booty. Release your legs, windshield wiper right and left again. For 4. Beautiful. And just come back to the center and cross your dominant leg in front, but again, not too close. A little bit of space between pelvis, and gently walk your hands forward. If you'd like to put your blocks down here, you can rest on your blocks. A nice hip stretch here. Completely surrender to the floor. Four rounds of your breath cycle on your own. you've completed your last breath cycle, walk it up slowly. Move the blocks out of the way. Send your legs out straight. Give them a little shake. Try to relax them fully. So just kind of pick them up, let them go down again and let them be loose. And then walk your hands forward for a forward fold. Try to fully relax your legs. Fully relax your body, your forehead, your back, breathe. If you could breathe into your side lungs, your back lungs, all the way down to your hip flexors. Last breath cycle here. Slowly walk your hands back up to your hips. And let's cross the legs in the other direction. And again, not too close with your heels. Blocks if you have them. And fold it forward. 4 breath cycles. Oh, we went over time. This is your last round here. I didn't have my clock very handy. Just stay in this last stretch. When you've completed your breath cycles, I'll invite you to your resting pose, Shavasana. If the blocks are handy, it's really nice just to rest your calves, that meaty part of your legs right there, and just lay down. And continue to give me at least another 8 to 10 breaths, or longer if you have time. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. Stay where you are. Please enjoy. Namaste. I'll give you at least a few minutes left with this playlist. See you later.